making a check-in, you can take a picture of this map. Have a look at the map. I'll be right back. I'm just going to the office over there. Well, okay, we can check up there.
You want to look at the map? You can find your way back.
Corn. Popcorn. Okay. According with Mexican Institute, INA, in a short word, INA are a Mexican institute which holds all the copyright from these monuments. So if you're going to record or film it, we should pay permission. Go into that office, gentlemen, and then you can just pay for recording.
Okay.
That's about $4.
Okay.
Go How do you call it? Stamp. Stamp. It's really long. Needs several years to grow this much. 75 years.
Really?
Called Corozo palm tree.
75
The
years.
fruit is really hard. Once the fruit falls on the ground, it's 2.5 years. It's just recently done. Steps leads all the way to the platform. There's a ramp in each side. Underneath, archaeologists found human bones. That's what archaeologists found. And this is immediately. That means when somebody passed away, they used to bury them inside. But we're going to residential side. I would like to make you a question similar like egg and chicken. Which came first? Constructions or mortar? Cement, mortar. Which came first? Constructions, structures, or mortar? Mortar?
To hold the construction. All over the earth or just here?
Everywhere in this world.
Construction.
Okay, we got group, it says construction, and another group says mortar.
It depends on the definition of each one.
No, it's everywhere.
Technically, construction was
technically,
digging a cave
well, in the very beginning, people that were
Digging
living on
cave
caves, yes.
was first.
Yeah, caves, yes.
Right.
Right. And then, how do you decide if you need mortar if you never built before? The size of the stones are huge back then. The size of the stones are not this size. In Mexico are 5 sites without mortar. To form like an arch, they need 5 slab stones to form like an arch. 1 in each, 2 in each side, and then the capstone. No mortar in between. Isamal are one of the sides, and then also naranja. Okay. Once they bake the stone, they discover the mortar, because mortar are made from building sand, lime, and water. Okay. So stone became smaller, easy to take them all the way to the top and put them together. Okay. Machu Picchu are without mortar. Stonehenge without mortar. Okay, and then other different sites. Egyptians, okay, no mortar. Now, this much is authentic. This is original. Okay. This line are marking which done by archaeologists. Archaeologists have been putting back all those stones together. But this much, this rough part, archaeologists, they didn't found those smooth stones to put them back. Do you understand what I say? Those stones been lost because local people take them with to build modern structures. After Mexico being invaded by Spaniards, they recycled the stones not to build pyramids, but to build their own houses and cathedrals with. Okay? So, it's missing. That's one layer. Decorations, 1, 2, 3, and then from that height, that's another second layer. That layer are divided in 3 different sizes, making another 3 layers. So it's 6. It's supposed to be 7 layers. The very last one, it's collapses. Imagine all those stones been collapsing from years and years, protecting all the way around. So, from centuries, mud can reach maybe down in here, let's say, covering all the way around. I will show you how those buildings look like before archaeologists excavate them. Okay? So, take a picture. Let's take some few minutes. We exactly know how old these trees, because an archaeologist planted them next to this temple 2020, 2002. That means in between 22 or 23 years. That's the old of this tree. And this is one of the iconic trees. This is called ceiba tree. If you take like a wooden stick, you bang the tree, sound go louder. 1 kilometer. That means 1 kilometer is equal
0.6 miles.
about. Okay? There we go. The fruits are edible. It tastes like coconut. And then oil you can get from as well. And then the tree trunk you can make canoes with. Same. For my vision, heaven, world, underworld. Okay? Let's go. Yes, tú. Yes, salió tu venta. ¿Ah? Salió tu venta.
53.
This is how archaeologists found some structures. This is something has been not excavated yet. It's not amazing. We can say before restored, after restored. So all those stones crumbling down protect inside platforms. Okay? Peter Harrison are the first one who discovered this site, explored and mapped it out in 1972. Of course, there's different institutes helped to restore in different points in Mexico, such as Carnegie Institute, Royal Ontario Museum, Peabody Museum, and then some other different universities as well, like Tulane universities, okay? So according with archaeologists, Chacchoben's grounds extend at last 14 square kilometers, contains some 300 structures around, and in one holds between 12 to 15,000 inhabitants. Nowadays, in the present days, only a small percentage of this ground being preserved by federal government. You know how much? 4 square miles. Around are 45 structures. 40 are like this, has been not excavated. Mamey. This is a mamey tree. Look, that tree over there, that's mamey. Those brown fruit that you see are edible. Okay, there's brown fruit right there. Can you see it, sir? Right there. Yes. You can make shakes. Is that how you say?
Milkshakes.
Milkshake, yes.
Mamey shakes.
Mamey shake. My favorite. Fig tree, banyan tree, ficus tree, strangling tree. It's strangling the palm tree. Eventually the palm tree it might die. Okay? The part being used to make paper are the part of the tree. And then also using the same stuff.
So there is 5 or 7 jars.
And then those trees that you see are here are not native from here. Those trees that you see here, for example, this one are Ramon tree. You can eat the fruit. It tastes like corn. Okay? There's several of them. Okay? Which means those culture planted them here. This is an agriculture tree. That's parrots. And then this kind of tree here, that one over there, that's black peppercorn.
Oh.
But black pepper, the big ones, not the small ones. It's there everywhere. Okay? That's an incense. That we got 8 different kind of incense here. Hold it and smell the teapot, okay? The teapot here. Hold it, smell it.
Oh.
And then this one, that's gum. Gum.
She's like, no thanks.
You want some? Yeah, it's okay. Look. It's gum, it's chiclets. See?
Chicle.
It is chicle, yeah.
Those little monkeys can come grab your glasses and phones and hats.
You see
Thinking
them?
about putting my,
No,
more
I
important
don't.
my eyeglasses. I'm hoping I don't. I see one. I'm gonna get.
Let's just take a look and 360 grade. Let's start with this altar. It's a huge altar. Steps are facing toward to the west side. That's the only steps, and no more. It's a ruined altar. Must be that much elevation, let's say. Okay. Now, the elevated line over there that you see are the road. That's an ancient road. Back then called Sacbe. Sac means white bear road. We see that structure and then we see a ruined wall. That wall are limiting access back then. Come over here. Another ruined wall over there. And then another structure. We can see the symmetry in between. The only ones allowed to stay or gathering right in this main plaza are middle class and high class. Commoners outside.
Yeah.
Where we went. Check this
I'm with him.
Check this out. This is basically what archaeologists found underneath,
It's gonna be
inside of that little thing that you see over there. Underneath, in the bottom part, archaeologists found that bench over there with the paintings around. According with archaeologists, are alluding to Venus, evening star. For them, Venus, it means the god of the war god. Okay? Let's take a look this side over here.
What's that old? We were there.
We were there a few weeks ago.
We were there about 7 years ago, and they gave us the
A little picture from another different art, maybe. This farmer, he's cutting that tree. Can you see it? I heard monkey. Look. Okay, so this is the gum tree trunk. We can see the slashes on that tree. After they harvest, get the sap, put them on a large container, they boil it for a long time till they turn into a rubbery system. So this is the tree to make.
You're allowed
gum.
to do that in here?
Yeah, not now. This is protected, but in different sites, yeah. Yeah, they still take it like an organic tree.
How long ago on that tree?
How old?
How long ago did they cut that tree?
Back then, they started 100 years ago. So we can say maybe 40 years ago. We got two axes. You can either take this axis or the 35 steps. The nice view is from the 35 steps, okay? I'm just waiting for everybody.
Stairs are flatter over there, and then it goes over those. These stairs are a little easier.
Archaeologists, as you can see, been used like a kind of like a plaster and then plastered in order to protect from erosion. But look, that smooth part left over there, here, that's basically how it looks like. For this much, you can see the reddish part as well. Up over there, there's another parting left, but the whole 3 layers are being intact, as I explained before. This much archaeologists dug them up just to see what's underneath. What archaeologists have been exposing as the platform, the foundation. Okay, We're talking about the temples used to look like a whole red, like that. And the moon temple or sun temple look like that back then. And that's what's left over there. So this is 3 layers being original since archaeologists found it in 1992. The size of the people during their ceremony are about 1,500 or 2,000 people. That's the Chinese girl. So that's the Maya. Wow. Even that one.
That line.
When they were born, when they became to power, important conquests, economic events, when they died, they depict with the history, the next woman. They're not used to lay down, they used to stand in up, different height, different size. In Quirigua, in Guatemala, we have the height.
Jacket for the rain.
Oh, yeah, okay, so we should die.
Mono. Mono.
I'm sure he's not there by himself.
No, there's another one that I
You
saw
see him, Karen?
over in there.
He's up
Oh,
here.
there's one right through there. Holy moly, there's so
He's
many.
back here behind this tree.
There's one right here.
Up this much in 1993, okay? And then those stones that you're seeing stuck in each side is done in 2023, 2024, okay? So they put them in each side, okay? So if we dig this part, we will get into the wall because the whole stone's protecting it, okay? So we see this first layer, second layer are marked, 3 layers on it. So let's go.
Oh, there's another thing crawling along there. Looks like a mini bear.
I don't know. Back in there, what was it?
Put up there.
You should find the
Dan, this is the markup place.
wood structures covered with a thatched roof. This is pretty much like a gathering place, administration place. You pay your tributes. If there's any money left, you spend it on those concession stands. It's pretty much like market. The type of money that they use are based on cocoa beans, chocolate money. Let's go straight to see the
We ended up eating it all.
residential spot. Hermano, el barco se va a las 4:30. right, Team Orlando. Underneath, archaeologists found like bones because some of those houses been buried when someone passed away. Okay, so we see this one room. Okay, that's that one. Make sure you see bench inside. I'm a little bit worried about the time. Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to see this and then we go back to the service area because we need to go back, right? So let's go over here.
What's the deal?
Well, he said that they bury people in this.
This was a house.
Why is counting here? 7. Let's put 2 in each room. 14. There's 14 members in this complex. So the neighbor, the distances in between each neighbor are that much far. Or that hill over there. Everywhere you see hills are ruins has been not excavated. So there's houses. This is healthy class. This is high class houses. Middle class around. Low class at the periphery. There's another ruin over there has been not excavated. So give them some idea how those rooms look like before archaeologists excavate them. Okay?
How large was the community overall?
Oh,